What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Hey, if you like my content, please share my page, my stories with your friends and family. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys. So we all know that Donald Trump never answers questions. He never does. But today, he was asked specifically, what will you be doing? What actions will you take to ensure that we keep jobs here in America? Somehow, and it won't be surprising to you, Donald Trump turns that question into an opportunity for him to talk about himself and list off some accolades that he's had and then ramble a little bit. I mean, you listen to it for yourself and tell me, one, did he ever answer the question? And two, what was that weird tangent he went on and then came back to talking about his accolades again?
What action will you take to ensure that our jobs stay in America so we can continue to build the best cars in the world here in Michigan?
So pretty much as we've been saying, and what I want to do is I want to be able to, look, your business, years ago in this area, I was honored as the Man of the Year. It was maybe 20 years ago. Oh, and the fake news heard about it. They said, it never happened, it never happened. And I didn't know who it was. It was a group that honored me as Man of the Year. The fakers back there, see the fake news? But they said, oh, and they looked, and it, they said it never happened, but I said, I swear to you, it happened. It did happen. I was Man of the Year. And I came and I made a speech, and I said, why do you allow them to take your car business away? Why do you allow it to happen? They're taking your business away. And I didn't know too much about it. All I know is they were taking your car industry away from you. They said it never happened. And lo and behold, somebody said, I remember the event, and then we found out and we had everything. We got the awards, we had everything. It did happen, but I gave a speech which at the time was pretty controversial.
And if you go back to any question that is ever asked of Donald Trump, this is basically what he does. It's always a bait and switch. He starts off sounding like he's going to go towards answering the question, and then he somehow transitions into talking about himself. And in this case, he's talking about how 20 years ago he was Man of the Year, and then the fake news said he wasn't, and then he went and did a speech, and then, oh, someone said they remembered it, and yeah, he had all the awards. What? Sir, the question was, what are you going to do to ensure that jobs stay here in America? Every single time Donald Trump talks about his policies, all he says is, we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to have them do this. We're going to have them do that. But he never says what the plans are because he has none. He didn't have any his first term. He will not have any his second term. Again, this is a defining moment in our time right now. The Republican Party is an unserious party. Donald Trump is an unserious candidate. The only way that we can ensure that jobs stay in America, that the economy stays on the path that it's on, that we continue to get more jobs here in America, that we continue a stock market that is seeing record highs 32 times this year. Those things, the way that we make sure we get infrastructure done in this country, the way that we make sure that we get a border bill done in this country, the way that we make sure that we have student loan debt paid off in this country, the way that we make sure that people have health care in this country, is by voting for Kamala Harris. Period.